Disney star and Teen Choice Award winning Bella Thorne is set to receive a directing award.
From where?
From the porn site Pornhub.
You heard that right, folks. She's getting a porn award.
You guys, Bella is set to receive a Vision Award at the 2nd annual Pornhub Awards Show on October 11th here in Los Angeles. If you want to mark your calendars, Denny.
Here's a look at the movie. Obviously, we can't show you the film, but this is the trailer. If you're wondering what this is all about, the description of the film is: an edgy 20-something guy stumbles upon a surprise text in his girlfriend's phone, interrupting their morning routine and spinning everything into an out-of-control, sexually charged encounter.
Called Her and Him.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's so interesting about this is that apparently, according to Bella, this, pornography film wasn't originally supposed to be a porn. But I'm going to let Bella explain.
Well, the vision behind the story was basically creating these two dynamic characters that could kind of switch off from, again, dominant and submissive.
Oh, okay.
And my vision originally actually was to make a Christmas horror movie. And instead I made a very beautiful, ethereal, neon type of vision. So sometimes you go into thinking that you want something specific and then you totally change your mind and you don't go with that idea at all.
Hey,
Originally a Christmas horror movie.
More power to her. I personally feel like this was probably a great training ground for Bella in case she ever wants to get back behind the camera and actually direct, a film that kids could watch.
The kids could watch. I mean, she is still in front of the camera, too. At the end of the day, listen, Bella is collecting her coin in many different ways. We know she's got a cosmetics line. She's got 3 upcoming indie films. She's got a cannabis line. And now she's, making her directorial debut in a pornography film. And she's doing a lot, and you know what? She's expressing her art in the way that she wants to do it. And she's taking ownership of it, and she wants to send a message, a positive message by doing it.
I was going to say.
So, you know what? All power to you,
Because
Bella.
to that point, she said in a statement regarding this prestigious honor that she actually loves it because it actually is kind of breaking down a taboo of what it means to be beautiful. And even looking at that trailer, because I have not seen this film cast, but looking at the trailer, it feels different than what you're probably used to in adult film entertainment. I don't know.
Well, there's a giant knife.
That's what I'm saying. There's like a horror element to it.
I don't know what other adult film
There's a narrative.
Like,
There's a narrative. How's this for a story, though? Because the event, by the way, the 2nd annual Pornhub Awards will take place in downtown LA in October, and it actually features like legit performers.
It's an award show.
It's an award show. Ty Dolla $ign and Bad Bunny are among the artists who are performing at the award show.
etlive pre and post show.
Should we do the red carpet? October 11th, downtown LA.
All right, you guys, another NSFW story that made us say, What's up, Friday? An oil painting of Channing Tatum's scrotum just sold on eBay for over $6,000. And I'm going to file that under things I never thought I'd say, let alone on camera at my job.
Listen, you said it, but people are buying it, okay?
And we had to blur it out, you guys.
Get this, guys. There were 27 bids for this oil painting that the bid started at just a couple $100, and it sold for $6,600. $6,000 someone wanted this on their wall.
So what do you get for $6,600? Exactly. An 8x8 hand-painted oil piece by LA artist Chris Mann. And you know what? This is lovingly painted in rich tones and fine brushwork. It's suitable for framing.
That's my favorite.
And ready for your collection if you have others at home. Maybe a Leonardo DiCaprio, who knows? And, what we do know about the bidder is that they had to be 18 years of age to place a bid on this one. I
want to know if Jessie J placed a bid for this oil painting to put it up on her wall. Because I agree, sir, it is a framer. But I also want to know if you're commissioning others. Like, if I threw out, I would love a Leonardo DiCaprio, maybe a Maluma. That sounds great.
Here's the thing. Now you know what I got you for your birthday on Monday.
Oh my God!
Just kidding. I wouldn't spend $6,000 on you.
Oh, that's
I'm
too
kidding.
bad.
I'm kidding.
No, but it is pretty hilarious. We did some research, and the photo is from a legit photo of Channing. I think it was in a magazine spread. He was wearing pants in said photo.
Hairy legs.
This is what the artist does. Apparently, they focus on sensual art pieces, nude. A lot of it sold online.
Listen, Chris Mann, the artist behind this, is very talented because look at that face.
The brushwork.
Look at the face.
Yeah.
It's identical to Channing
Looks
Tatum.
just like
Again, this is a handmade oil painting. I could only imagine how difficult it was to put together, but, you know, Chris did an amazing job.
And I wanted to know how he put it together. We did reach out for comment, but we did not hear back from him in time of our deadline.
I want to see what it looks like. 8x8 on a wall.
You and me both, girl. Listen, by the way, we're not going to get a reaction from Channing because, as you guys remember, he actually is taking a break from social media. Last month, he posted that he's going to just, you know, be a little more present, okay? But then we found out that he, just this week, completely deleted his Instagram and his Twitter.
Which,
the timing is suspect.
The timing is suspect because also we learned this week that Channing Tatum's ex, Jenna Dewan, has announced her pregnancy. She's going to have her second child, and yeah, timing's a little bit suspect, but yeah, you know what? He just wanted to get away from social media.
They both share a daughter, Everly, and they have said, they have both gone on the record to say that they are doing everything they can to prioritize her, to co-parent, and I think they're still friends. They're both, they both have clearly moved on. He's with just Jessie J, she's with Steve Kazee, about to have a kid, and you know what? So that's what happens. Sometimes exes move on, all right? And that's exactly what Miley Cyrus is doing. In fact, she's single now and is living her best millennial life as documented on, where else, Cass?
Instagram.
Okay.
Because if you don't post it on Instagram, did it even happen?
Look at Miley getting her groove back, and she goes, and she's getting her gram back. I will say that.
She is serving us content and body goals and travel goals too. This is on my list of places I want to travel. Well, here's the thing. She is on a mommy sister trip right now with Tish and Brandy. They're having a little girls trip. So you know what? I could see Tish getting down in like that squat position, being like, okay, pose, butt out.
You're doing amazing.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Actually, I don't know, guys.
Giving her like all the options, 100 different shots to find that perfect one. I could see it.
Trying to find the right angle, but I will say it appears that Tish wishes that maybe Miley was a little more present because apparently she is shaming Miley. Miley posted this on her Instagram story and revealed that her mom called her disgusting here in particular because apparently there was a gorgeous sunset and she was on her phone, quote, serving content. Tish went as far as to call her a bratty millennial, according to Miley.
Listen, she had to serve that content. It was content over the sunset.
I'm not trying to sound like a bratty millennial, but that's literally me at Christmas. My family's like, hello.
Also, it looked like she was trying to really get that perfect caption because I ain't gonna lie, her captions have been on point these days. Case in point, a recent one. I know we are dissecting everything, but this one was so interesting because obviously she's fresh off a breakup from both Liam Hemsworth and Caitlyn Carter. So here's this caption: "I'm more of a man than you'll ever be, and more of a woman than you'll ever get." Okay,
that is a quote from Jonathan Larson that apparently Sam Smith shared. But as you can tell, Miley is kind of doing her thing and doing it well. A source recently told ET that as far as the breakup with Caitlyn Carter goes, Miley loves her autonomy and is a free spirit, and she doesn't plan to remarry anytime soon. The source goes on to say that despite her breakup with Liam, she's actually doing really well, and Miley, of course, leaned on Caitlyn throughout the divorce, and she felt that she moved far too quickly.
The most interesting part was that our source tells us Miley made the final decision to split with Caitlyn, and you know what? She's leaning on her family right now, and that we are seeing in all of her Instagram photos. She's on her family vacay, and she's moving on.
And I always say that too, like not that this is judgment free, but you know, I feel like when you're fresh off a breakup like that, especially with Liam, right? I know they were only married for less than a year, but they were together on and off
for almost a decade.
You know, you kind of have to take some time for yourself, and that's what the source is saying she's doing.
And at first she really didn't, because of course she kind of was with Caitlyn right after.
Totally.
Whereas, like on the other hand, you had Liam, who was literally on the other side of the world in Australia with his family. And you know what? Sometimes you got to be back with your family, maybe get out of the city, the state, the country even, and kind of get back to your roots, let yourself grieve. And, you know, I feel like we're going to get a really great breakup album out of this. I'm not going to lie. So
is that bad? I agree.
Well, a broken heart leads to the best lyrics.
Ask Adele, okay?
I know. Ask Adele, ask Taylor Swift. I mean, all country music artists, every single Little Big Town. I mean, the tears, right? But yeah, definitely think we'll get some new music once she's like off her travels, gets back into the studio, gets back into her own. But right now, like our source says, she's enjoying her autonomy.
Speaking of new music, though, it is time for our MVP, the most viral post. This was an easy pick, y'all, because BTS star J-Hope and Becky G just dropped a BOP and served us some chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with soda on the side. Now, if it sounds familiar, you're not wrong. They put a spin on the classic 2006 track by DJ Webster and Young B, Chicken Noodle Soup. They even, not in this clip, but they even paid homage to the choreography. Chicken Noodle Soup, Chicken Noodle Soup. Remember that? With a soda on the side.
I sure do, because it was my first thought when I heard the song. I was like, wait, what? Am I having deja vu? But what's so interesting is that how quickly this rolled out, but how fans were just taken away.
No pun intended.
You did there. But on social media, everybody was talking about it. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very great collaboration between two powerhouse artists.
K-pop and Latin music just combined, but also like their dance moves. Like, it's a huge dance number too. That's the thing. And Becky actually shared a couple photos from the music video set behind the scenes with her new BFF J-Hope. They actually met for the first time backstage at the 2019 Billboard Music Awards. So interesting. You know, we always ask those artists like at red carpets like the Billboard Awards.
Who do you want to collab with?
There's so many people here. You're rubbing elbows with fellow artists. Like, pitch them. I bet that's where it happened. I'm just saying.
You might be right, but here's the thing. It was just announced that BTS is going to be performing at iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball in LA on December 6th. Denny, we got to write it in our calendars.
Honestly,
along with Billie Eilish and Sam Smith and Camila. And I'm not going to lie. I feel like Becky G could possibly pop up there.
Get her. Or maybe she could, you know, we got the Latin AMAs coming up. Latin Grammys. She could bring J-Hope with you. I don't know. We're just wishing.
A lot of collaborations like today that were released. Jonas Brothers and Diplo. Who's your guys' next collaboration that you want to see happen? Like maybe different genres.
Ooh.
What were you going to say? Speaking of.
Well, I was going to say, another collaboration that dropped today, J Balvin and Maluma. Okay, and that one's all right. That's gonna. I'm adding that to the weekend
French
playlist.
Montana, Cardi B, and Post Malone. They just had a collaboration too.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of like who would be, because I'm not gonna lie, J-Hope and Becky G took me by surprise.
She said cross genre. I don't want cross genre. I want Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande.
Okay, so you just want like the biggest pop stars in the world collaborating on one track together.
Becky G and J-Hope are holding it down, but you know we need the Scooter Braun team to get together too. Okay,
that's
it's time.
True. And no Justin Bieber. You want to add Justin Bieber?
Because he's getting married this weekend.
Internet, who do you want a collaboration from? Let us know in the comments below. Tweet us, DM us, MySpace, send us snail mail, whatever you want. P.O. Box.
And while you're at it, download the etlive app to catch new episodes of The Download Monday through Friday. You can find us on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire.
You guys, we'll see you on Monday. Denny won't, though, because it is his birthday on Monday. He's turning 21.
Thank you so much. I finally get to drink, y'all. All right, cheers.
Bye, guys.